everyone, it's Debbie. You're at your home, your happy place, and today is a bonus video. I told you I opened 2 new Amazon shops on my Amazon storefront, which you can get to in my links below, or just go to amazon.com/shop/your home, your happy place, where I am an Amazon influencer and I do earn commissions from your links, and I do appreciate it because it's a way you can support me and my channel. But today I am going to bring you a recipe and a few ideas for Hostess gifts for the upcoming holidays. If you're going to someone's house, it's always a sweet thing to bring something. So right now on the Amazon storefront, I have exclusive mud pie, but by the time you see this, I'll have added more. Mud pie, the shop, is one of my most favorite because they have humorous serving dishes that just make really great gifts. And so I'm going to show you one that I received this year from somebody that was coming to stay with us. I'm not sure if the towel came with it, but it's a little platter, and what it says is bring home the bacon, and it has a little beautiful little bacon tong with it, and then the towel said, I can't make everyone happy, I'm not bacon. So, I mean, it doesn't look like that big of a little guy, but he's perfect for bacon. So we would just cook the bacon every morning while people were staying and pop it on here. And it was so fun. And you know, every time I use this, I think of her. And I think that's one of the wonderful things about Hostess gifts, especially if you give them something that they'll be able to use forever. But I'm not saying that you have to do that because obviously there's a lot of other options. This is lovely. Now, you can get a fresh one and have it sent to the home prior to your arrival, or let's say you had to decline. You can't make it to somebody's house, but the invitation was extended. We had friends that often, we didn't get together with these friends at Christmas, but we always exchanged a gift. And the one friend got in the habit of sending us a fresh flower centerpiece, often with a candle. And I was able to keep that from Thanksgiving to Christmas, believe it or not. And I was so thrilled to have it. This is something that I'm not sure where I picked up. It might have been Hobby Lobby. It might have been Walmart. It's basically a little wreath, but this is glued in there, a mercury glass, and I've used it. The candle is kind of melted in there. Such a sweet thing to offer. And, you know, they'll always have a place for something like this. I meant to bring up more of these. There were some in my box. Fun cocktail napkins. If you're going somewhere where they're going to be serving cocktails. This, of course, everybody that knows me knows I love a flamingo, and it doesn't have to be just in the summer. So this is one of my favorite little flamingos with a Christmas hat and a wreath on it. And this I probably bought myself. It doesn't really say where it came from. So I don't know. It could have been TJ Maxx. It could have been back in the day, Tuesday Morning, because they always had a lot of cute cocktail napkins. But I have a lot, and I think they're great gifts. If you're bringing a bottle of wine or other liqueur, this is an option. And, you know, I don't know if you can still find these anywhere. I haven't really looked lately. But these are things. This one says best wishes, celebrate, and cheers. And I got these at Pottery Barn many years ago. The price tag's still on there, so I know they were only $4.50. So don't neglect going to some of the higher end stores and looking at some of the small goodies, because something like this for $4.50, put on a bottle of wine, it's a very inexpensive yet impactful gift, and they'll get to use this over and over or pass it on to somebody else. Along with that idea, if you're going somewhere where they're serving cocktails, I think I have some Christmas ones here. Yeah, here's one. Are charms for a wine glass or any kind of stemware. So these are so cute. You usually get them in a set. And I have some that are not Christmas here. And I even have a set I bought at the Biltmore estate. And I'll tell you what, when it comes to Christmas, I love to go to the gift shops of historic places. So the Biltmore estate has a gift shop that has some really beautiful things that are unique. Some of your bed and breakfasts or ski resorts, their gift shops are online. So if you know somebody's into some of that stuff, you might want to check that out too. And another great idea is if it's around the holidays, and you know that they're a collector, let's say of some, I don't know what, let's say pigs. Of course you could find a pig, but you can also find pig ornament for them, for their tree. So thinking about what that person likes and doing something very specific can be so fun. This was given to me along with probably more. These were very unique. They're beaded and they're, large. When you come to cut a cake or a pie, it is really nice to have a really nice tool to do it with. And I'm talking about the size of these, not just the handles. But I have some that are Thanksgiving and I have some that are Christmas. You can get these along in the smaller sizes in spread, for spreads and dips. So a very cute idea. And to dress it up even more, I mean, you could tie it up with a ribbon and have a towel with it. I wish I could find it, but I can't right now. One of my friends, for a housewarming gift, brought us some kitchen towels with our initial on it. And it's just a sweet and beautiful way to say, thank you for having us into your home, or welcome to your new home. Okay, when you can find a uniquely wrapped set of towels, this is gorgeous. I mean, you're going to see it on my kitchen. I did buy this at a boutique. It does present as a great gift, and I'm going to use it. Right now, I just don't want to unwrap it because it's so darn cute. But this was, I don't know how much it was because I took the price tag off, I guess. But some of my gifts are going to be well under 20. And then when you look online, depending, like if you're going for a weekend, you can splurge for a $40 gift, right? Okay, maybe you've run across some napkin rings that you're just like, oh, this would be great. Make sure if you do something like this, get at least 8 so that they at least have that kind of table setting. So they usually come in packs of 4. So just get 2 packs. And then, if you've got the wherewithal and the funds, you can buy some napkins too and unwrap them and do it all up and put them in a little basket. That's just the sweetest thing. Some other ideas. Let me look at my list here. I have so many ideas, you guys. Well, first of all, I'm going to share a recipe. And it is, I'm going to show you the whole presentation and then what I would do. Now, I didn't do with that because I was just going to a girls' night. But some of the things that I'm showing you in my shop, if you are invited to bring a side dish, if you're invited to bring an appetizer or a dessert, consider purchasing the casserole, baking dish, pie plate, cake plate, appetizer, serving tray for that person. Prepare your dish and take it. And then when you present it to them, let them know. They'll say, oh, don't forget your dish. And you'll say, oh, no, that's for you. Thank you for having us. What a sweet surprise at the end of the evening. I think that's great. Well, we all know there's certain people that just love their coffees. So finding a really special coffee blend, a seasonal blend, anything like that you could present to somebody. I don't know whether I would present coffee mugs. I think everybody's mugged out. But if they have never been introduced to a coffee press, that's really a sweet treat. And you don't have to get an expensive one. I have two of these. Of course, they come in all shapes, all colors. The copper is just very, I would say, timeless. And this is a modern version. You all probably know that I have the stainless steel. Oh, there it is. Let me just grab it. The stainless steel Victorian one. That's what I call it. It's probably more French. But so depending on the person, the decor of their home, but you get this, and maybe you're giving them whole beans. Buy a little jar that matches, and then stick this in a basket. You know how to doll it up, guys. Some of this you're going to see in my kitchen. I think I bought these last year. They're so darling. So they're just little spoons for stirring your coffee and their holiday. And they came in a cute little pouch with, I think it was a Christmas plaid or something, and a drawstring. So just imagine that in a little basket. What a great gift. I mean, and you can think beyond Hostess gift, because maybe you've just got some of those people in your life that you need to give a gift to. And it's like, I don't know what to buy. When you do things that are more generalized like this, it's usable. So think that way. I just found this little guy at Walmart the other day. He is a cookie jar. And so again, maybe they have kids. Maybe you're going to someone's house with kids. Having something fun like this filled with cookies, you don't have to bake them if you don't have time, but if you do, awesome. Or fill it with candy. Fill it with something that, that they would like, and it would be a sweet Hostess gift that everybody would enjoy. We go to someone's home at the beginning of December every year, and I almost have always brought them an ornament. They have an enormous tree, and back in the day when Pier 1 was open, they would have these beautifully boxed ornaments. And I don't remember, they were under $20, I think. But you can find some. They're already gift boxed. Yeah, you could buy a $2 ornament or a whole little basket full of $2 ornaments if you'd like. But bringing people some ornaments, that's always a sweet idea. Christmas soaps, if you're there at Christmas, Thanksgiving, whichever. There are a lot of places that you can go and get those already in a little case with the hand cream and everything. In my shop, there's a whole little cute riser with a soap container that you could fill, and that from Mud Pie. So these are great. Oh, Advent calendars. So there's so many fun ones out there. And for example, my one son is very much into Marvel. So I believe last Thanksgiving, I always bring a Hostess gift because they host Thanksgiving. I brought them a Marvel Advent calendar, and it had little Lego characters in it, which he also loves Legos. I know, my adult boys love their Legos and their comics. So anyway, that was really fun. And then, there's just any kind of specialty item in an Advent idea. And again, enjoy my recipe, and it's coming up next. So I have a girl gathering this evening, and I am going to bring another really simple appetizer. So I wanted to give you the recipe really quick and let you see, because it's not quite Thanksgiving. So if you have to be headed there and you need to bring something, this would be a real easy option for you. Also, if you're entertaining, or if you're thinking about the holidays ahead after Thanksgiving, I'm going to tell you what the ingredients are. Basically, if it's a brie, so we're going to start with, a nice, we're going to start with a nice round brie. You do not need to take take the plastic off, but you don't need to take the casing off. And we are going to roll out a puff pastry just to kind of get it big enough. There's usually 2 in these. Yeah, there's 2 sheets, so I'm only going to use one of them, and I've thawed it out already. And some kind of jam. This is one I picked up when we went to the pumpkin patch. So this is Amish Delight Seedless Raspberry Jam. Pretty simple ingredients on here. So it was pretty good. And then I don't have the almonds out yet, but I'm gonna probably, you can add any kind of nut to it. I'm gonna add a sliced almond that I'm going to put some butter in a skillet and toast. And then serving it with same stuff as before. I'm gonna slice up some apples and add some lemon juice to them so they don't brown. Take those up, and I'm going to add an assortment of crackers. I'm bringing you this recipe as an option for Hostess gifts. So if you're assigned something to bring, whatever it is, whether it's a dessert, a pie, you know, a side dish, think about the dish that you're bringing it in and see if you can find something that might be nice for the season, or just a really gift that would look good in that person's kitchen. Okay, we're gonna set to bake at 400. And then I'm gonna grab one of my pans. So I put some butter in there. I got it on medium-high heat. I'm just gonna get them toasted up. I used to do this with sugar. Even though I won't be eating this, I still think there's jam in there, so nobody needs the extra added sugar on these. Okay, they're starting to get pretty golden. I think that's done. I mean, it was less than 5 minutes. So I used to think that the sugar helped them sort of caramelize, which sugar will caramelize, but no, they'll toast on their own without sugar. Well, a little butter doesn't hurt. Yeah, they smell amazing. Okay. I'm going to let them cool, otherwise they'll melt the cheese and the jam. While the nuts are cooling, I am just going to go ahead and slice up my apples because I'm going to put them in lemon and then put them in a Ziploc baggie to take. So They will travel nice. I've done this before. They're not going to turn brown. The oven's ready. Actually, this is easier that way. Boy, these are really sealed. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. All right, I'm just going to use some lemon juice like this and squirt it liberally in there. Try and let the air out. And then just shake it up and make sure that that acid gets all over it. And these are going in the fridge. Okay, apparently I did this wrong last time. You're supposed to put it seam down in the oven, although this is a different recipe. I mean, you know, it's a different person. It's the same basic recipe. So I've decided I'm going to put a little jam on this side too. Why not? We'll find out if it was a mistake, but it's a very liquidy, watery jam. I don't know. Homemade stuff, right? I probably have enough nuts to do it on both sides too. I think I will. I don't know what this is going to do, but just see. Just more yum. That's what I think. Okay. Now, put you back on here. And now I'm going to wrap. Oh, no, I'm not. And I got to spread it on the top, don't I? Now, maybe instead of jam, you should use, well, I mean, it looks prettier when it's got the seeds in it, in my opinion. It does. So, but this is, you know, homemade, so I thought it would be a nicer touch. I suppose you could do sugar-free. I don't care for sugar-free jams myself. I don't know why, I just don't like them. But I still couldn't eat this. This has gluten in it, so it's out of the question for me. See what I can do here. Oh, goody. I got that side up high enough. I don't know about this one. I'm going to pull on it a little bit more. Fortunately, it's been thawing out most of the day, but maybe I didn't get it quite in the center, Debbie. Oh, dear. I don't want a hole. Maybe this will help doing it. Ah, here we go. There we go. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I know you're supposed to make some pleats in it, so I will. The cool thing is I learned something from this recipe that the other recipe did not tell me, is once I've done this, I put the seams down to bake it. So there. Now that I'm going to do it down, the weight of it will seal that in. When I took it to the people last time it was broken open a little bit. Okay, guys, that was so simple. Into the oven we go. Okay, I popped it out of the oven at 30 minutes. I probably should have watched it. This is a different oven than I used before. And well, I put butter on top. So they said you could do an egg wash or put some oil. I don't use either of those. Well, I could have done an egg wash, but it seemed terrible to waste an egg on it. So, because I eat eggs a lot. Anyway, I think it'll still be great. So I'm going to let it sit here and cool until it's about time to go. And I mean, you are supposed to serve it warm, and I'm leaving soon. And I've got this, I don't think I used this the last time. I think I had the long rectangular. I bought this also, so it's a Lazy Susan. Got it at Home Goods this year. And these, I know they have quite a few sets of these there. So I'm going to pop that on there. I'll be setting the apples sliced all the way around it. I'll try to get a picture once I get there. And then I'm taking a little tray with those cracker assortments, and I'm going to sprinkle the rest of the nuts that I have just over the top of it. Okay, I'm reporting back. The recipe was a grand success. I did have to bring some home, but the truth is there were only 12 ladies. We were there to play games, and they're very serious about it. We get to work, and we were 7 to 8:30, we were done. But over and over, I heard people say they just loved it. So this is a twice now proven success recipe. Super simple. This one was a little browner than the one I made previously, so I wouldn't put the butter on top because it really did turn it a little darker than I planned. Okay, I thought I'd open up my Hostess gifts. This is what my storefront, well, it's on me, so you can't really see it the way. Right now it has 59 items in it, but you guys, they are all mud pie because I can go mud pie crazy. So let me just pick up this dip set here. This is $22 and it says, let's dip. I'm party trained mud pie. Isn't it adorable? And you could give it like that, or maybe you were told to bring the dip, as I said before. So make your dip and bring it in something like that. Let's check out another one that's cute and fun. Oh, I love this idea. So if you're going to one where they're serving cocktails, it says, squeeze me, baby, one or lime. Hit me with your best salt. This is just adorable. Again, $23. All right, this I thought was really cute. A mud pie, white beaded trivet and tartan set that they've got setting on a trivet or a riser, and I just think that's adorable. It looks cute. It would be just cute sitting in your kitchen waiting for the next time. $25. And here's just one that's just pure Christmas. For $27, you've got spread some holiday cheer. Okay, I hope this was a fun bonus video for you today. I hope I'm giving you some ideas. Again, there are so many grand ideas. If you will put some in the comments below, I will also check those out. And if there's availability on Amazon for me to add them to my store, I will. And again, I am just so grateful for your time. I hope that the coming weeks brings you a lot of joy, and that you are able to spend time with people maybe that you don't get to see but once a year, and just really cherish the people in your lives. I will see you again tomorrow, you guys. Thank you for joining me at your home, your happy place.